I just love Halloween. I'm going to be showing you guys how I did this makeup look. I am supposed to be Cleopatra, and I thought I might show you guys how I would do it if I were wearing this costume. If you guys want to check it out, make sure to continue watching and let's get into this video. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe.
Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to prime our faces with this NYC primer potion. And what you're going to do is just lay it on your face nice and even. After we do that, we're moving on to the eyebrows, and we just want to brush out the eyebrows to make sure they're nice and smooth. And then we're going to move on with this e.l.f. eyebrow palette, and I'm going to be using the darkest brown color in here, which is a kind of like a gel, and using this flat tip brush to apply the product. So you just want to use a heavier hand on the ends of the eyebrow, and towards the front of the eyebrow you just want to be a little bit light-handed. So we're just going to fill in all the bald spots we have on our eyebrows and brush as we go. Next we're going to be using this Maybelline eyebrow mascara gel, and we're going to set all of the eye product that we just put on with this product. Now we're just going to shape our eyebrows with this Anastasia eyebrow pencil, and we're just going to outline our eyebrows just to make them a little bit more defined. And as I apply this pencil, I'm just going to take a brush to smooth out the harsh lines that are there. And you could also use your hands as well. They are very useful when it comes to makeup. Now I'm moving on to concealer. I'm using this NYC concealer stick, and I'm just going to put this under my eyes and down the bridge of my nose and on my forehead, all of the highest points of my face, and on my chin as well. So now I'm just going to take this primer water and just damp my beauty blender and make sure it's nice and damp, and I'm going to blend all of the concealer out, making sure it's nice and even on both sides. And the trick to this is just to dab on your face to make sure all of the product is evenly distributed. You could also put some on your eyes, just whatever is left over on your brush. So now we're just going to bake. I'm using this translucent powder that I got from NYC, and I'm going to set my concealer with this, which is a very loose fine powder. Okay, so now I'm going to be using this fluffy brush to just brush off the excess. I like to just keep it on just for a few seconds. It does the same amount of job it would have if it would have been left on, a little bit longer. Now moving on to contouring. I'm using the BH Cosmetics palette and using the darkest color to carve out my cheekbones, and using a flat angle brush for this. I'm also going to just put a little bit of bronzer on my forehead and around my face to have a little bit more color. And now I'm just going to move on to my nose and contour my nose. I'm using this flat brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to use that to do my nose. Now it's time for the fun part. I'm going to be using this gel eyeliner that I got from e.l.f. and I'm going to darken the eyebrows to make it look a little bit more dramatic and bring it down a little bit further down the bridge of my nose for more of an Egyptian look. So as you can see here, I'm just going freehand with the product. I didn't know what I wanted to do at this time. I didn't want it to be super harsh and super dark. So I'm just, laying it on evenly and building up the color as I go, because once you put too much, you can't go back from that. So like I said, I would just put it on a little bit even and a little bit softer and then build up the color. Now I'm moving on to eyeshadow. I'm using eyeshadow primer. This is from Smashbox, and I'm going to be just blending that out because this is going to be the glue that holds the eyeshadow onto my eyes. Now I'm using this LA Colors glitter, and I'm spraying my brush because I'm going to be packing on this glitter to my eye, and the eyeshadow primer, which was on there before, will hold it all together. So like I said, you just want to pack it on and make sure it's very pigmented, and they're just going on the lids. So just make sure that is nice and evenly distributed. So now I'm using this 96 color e.l.f. palette, and I'm using the darkest color, which is black, and I'm going to smoke out my eyes, my outer corner of my eyes, and making sure they're nice and dark and sultry. And I'm just using a eyeshadow blending brush and doing that to both sides of my eye. Now I'm taking this liquid eyeliner and I'm going to be making 2 winged eyeliners. Trick to this is just to go nice and slow, because your eye, when it creases, you don't want it to smudge all over your eyeshadow. So I'm just bringing it out and then bringing it in, and I'm also doing my inner corner wing and bringing it down the bridge of my nose as well. And then I'm just going to put this little iris symbol on my eye. I'm using some mascara just to pull it all together. I'm sorry, my camera died on the part that I was putting my blush on and my lipstick. I used some of the black eye gel to put the lips on. I'm just want to make sure I put a lot of eye mascara on. And now I'm going to just set my face with this Smashbox Prime Water. And you just want to make sure after you put this on to make sure it's nice and dry and set. I usually just fan my hand to do that. And I'm just going to add my headpiece, and that is that.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next week in my next video. Bye!